Good morning, it's Tuesday, December 9th, and this is Connecticut Today, CT Insider's daily audio briefing. Catch up on Connecticut. All news, no noise, in under 5 minutes. We're starting off with a quick look at the weather. Cold weather continues across Connecticut, with morning wind chills near zero and afternoon highs staying below freezing for most of the state. We'll have the full weather update at the end of the briefing. In today's headlines, top lawmakers in Connecticut, citing a CT Insider investigation they described as heartbreaking and deeply revealing, are outlining their plans to reduce homelessness in the coming year. In the past 5 years, the number of people living in emergency shelters or outdoors has surged in the state. The investigation told the stories of people impacted by a severe shortage of affordable housing and shelter beds, as well as extremely long wait lists for affordable or subsidized housing. It found that the state often spends millions of dollars managing homelessness through foster care, jails, and emergency rooms instead. Now legislators are proposing possible solutions, including decriminalizing homelessness, adding more housing, expanding tenant protections, and more. The state already has increased the number of emergency shelter beds and permanent housing units, but demand continues to outpace supply. Additionally, potential federal funding cuts could further strain resources, with the Connecticut Coalition to End Homelessness warning the state could lose nearly $69 million in federal support. Still, although their proposed solutions aren't new, legislators believe the coming session provides a chance for Connecticut to make major progress. A major infrastructure project is in the works for Stamford, where the state is planning to replace the Interstate 95 bridge over the Metro North tracks at Myrtle Street. The bridge, known as Bridge 32, was recently rehabbed in a $26.7 million project, but officials say it will need full replacement within 10 to 15 years. The area is among the most congested in the country, with more than 160,000 vehicles using the stretch daily. The Department of Transportation is launching a comprehensive study and holding hearings to gather input on possible solutions, including new express lanes, merging highway ramps, and redesigning local roadways to improve traffic flow. The Connecticut Office of Health Strategy is under scrutiny after a new state audit found missing evaluations for 4 out of 5 contracts reviewed, totaling more than $15 million. Auditors also reported missing monthly project reports for a $7.7 million contract and incomplete documentation for several purchase card transactions. The agency, which oversees healthcare access and quality, says it is making changes to address the findings, including new training and improved record keeping. State Republican senators have called for a full accounting of the agency's spending and oversight. UConn Health has submitted its formal application to purchase Waterbury Hospital from Prospect Medical Holdings, which is in bankruptcy. UConn Health plans to invest $195 million in the hospital over the next 2 years, with most funding coming from state-issued bonds. The deal includes $8.8 million to cover overdue property taxes and utility bills in Waterbury and some forgiveness of Prospect's state tax debt. UConn Health is seeking to keep certain economic impact data confidential, citing competitive concerns. The plan also outlines a new structure for UConn Health, with Waterbury Hospital and other potential acquisitions operating as private nonprofits under a new network. Plans to turn the historic Seaside Sanatorium in Waterford into a passive state park are still in the design phase, with no firm timeline for demolition or construction. The state is working with a landscape architect to develop a plan funded by $7.1 million from the American Rescue Plan Act. The project will remove deteriorated buildings and add walking trails, picnic areas, and restrooms. Demolition and construction are expected to begin in 2026, following years of legal disputes and public input. And now for the full weather forecast. Tuesday will remain cold across Connecticut, with morning wind chills near zero and afternoon highs only reaching the upper 20s inland and around 30 degrees along the shoreline. Clouds will increase later in the day, and a few snow showers are possible in the evening, especially in the Litchfield Hills. The chill will continue through the week, with a chance of wintry mix and rain on Wednesday and high temperatures staying in the 30s through Friday. Thanks for listening. For more local news, visit ctinsider.com. This digest was partially generated by AI and then reviewed and edited by our newsroom staff.